Burned by the fire, born by the fire. It's a powerful phrase about transformation through struggle. It suggests that intense hardship or being burned does not destroy, but creates or defines someone through rebirth, often appearing in spiritual contexts around the world as a metaphor for resilience and radical change. Transformation through fire. It implies that the very flames that hurt us also forge one's identity, making them stronger or leading to higher consciousness. This is why we sit around this fire. To weather the storms in life, to trust and embrace the sunshine when it returns, is to turn our adversities into our greatest opportunities for growth. This is the meaning we make. Welcome to the Meaning We Make podcast. I'm Dr. Jennifer Musselman, licensed psychotherapist and executive coach. We're here at my home and headquarters in beautiful Montecito, California. While many people choose a studio to host their podcast, I chose my backyard around my fire pit because the property I bought in Montecito holds a very special place in my heart. It is a place where people experienced horrific adversity from the debris flow in 2018. And I feel a very unique, special opportunity and responsibility to honor their spirits, to create a healing environment for people who have gone through difficult times in their life. And I hope that you can take whatever adversity you're experiencing in this moment or have in the past and move through it using some of the tools that you're going to learn about in this podcast. We all go through some major shit in our life. Affair, divorce, job loss, empty nesting. We all have something that we are forced to reckon with. I want you to know you don't have to stay in it. Do not accept that this is your lot in life because your pain is one of your greatest teachers. I was born into struggle. By the age of 10, I had already seen way more than any child should have. But it became my truth. It became my why. It became the fire I was born from. And so I leveraged it and I used education to move me through and grow and to heal. If you haven't done all of your healing, you will find shortly that there is going to be opportunity for you to grow, to heal, if you do the work. This is where I find most people struggle. They sidestep doing the inner work, doing the emotional intelligence deep dive. They struggle because they don't want to see what they don't know. We take information and experience our narratives as facts. We live by our emotions. Rather than letting those emotions be indicators, letting them be information, we act on that as if it's truth. These feelings are real, but it doesn't have to mean that that's the narrative that I'm going to attach to it. And rather than taking the information and acknowledging this sucked, but what can I do with this to impact a greater good? We hold on to it into our cells, into our genes. We create disease, bad behaviors, and bad habits. So important that when something adverse happens in our life, we acknowledge it, we experience the feelings, but move forward, help others grow. And that in itself begins to help us heal and grow. When I decided to go through my career change, I was scared to death about where I was going to go next and what I was going to do with my life. I cannot begin to tell you how turning toward that fear, how turning toward the decision to leave corporate America and to become a clinician is in fact one of the most important decisions I've ever made. I have not once stopped being grateful for that opportunity to take my life into my own hands. And that is what this podcast is about. That pain that you experience in the everyday, it can be profound in the best way possible if you choose to make something with it. It's the meaning that we make from our struggles, from our pain, that determine our success and our satisfaction in life. Our goal for this podcast is to help people rise to their fullest potential, push their boundaries, to self-reflect and become more self-aware. Because all the research shows that at the end of life, it is the relationships that we have that matter most, including the one that we have with ourselves. On this season's episodes, you're going to see some of the most renowned clinicians who are going to be here to help you move through some of your most difficult, painful experiences. You're also going to hear some incredible stories for people who have risen above some of the most difficult times in their life, to bring you hope, to inspire you, to let you know that they did it, so can you. I am excited to have you come along for the ride. Thank you for joining the Meaning We Make community.